So this is the fifth of our 6-part video series to explore the maximum street strategy. There's no question that we're still in a housing crisis, and changes in government policy to allow more density creates an opportunity for you to generate wealth and create the desperately needed housing. So in this video, we're going to dive into the fifth letter in the wealth formula, and this is the letter T, which stands for transformation. We'll discuss all the potential opportunities to create wealth using the max street strategy and how to go about transforming the property to its highest potential in this video. So let's dive right in. Welcome back. Thanks for watching. I'm Andy from Sweet Additions, where we help investors and homeowners create more housing and generate wealth. Now, we really appreciate if you can hit the like button and please subscribe to this channel so that we can get more content out. And you can also read a more detailed version of this video in our blog post at sweetadditions.com. If you haven't seen our previous Max Suite strategy videos, we recommend that you check them out right after this video. Links are in the description below. Additionally, we're currently putting together a comprehensive in-person training program covering in detail the principles, strategies, and tactics as part of the Max Suite strategy. We'll share more info at the end of this video, and you can also check it out at sweetadditions.com/training. Okay, so the fifth letter in the wealth formula as part of the Max Suite strategy stands for transformation. Although we want to put in as many suites as possible, the last thing we want to do is turn the property into what's known as a Frankenhouse. Now, because we are now dealing with a smaller footprint, we need to be incredibly mindful of how do we utilize the space to ensure that we're able to meet our objective and at the same time able to increase the value of the property, both from a cash flow perspective and equity value. So what we've done here is outlined 12 items that we've implemented on our own properties as well as our clients in order to transform a single family home to a multi-unit property in the best manner possible. So the first few items we'll discuss overall are strategies to the lot, while the rest discusses strategies internal to the structure. Item number 1, try to reduce the visual impact from the street. The goal here is gentle densification. If possible, tuck your garden suite or ADU behind the existing house. Try not to create multiple front doors for existing properties. Create a single shared path from the sidewalk before splitting into multiple paths. Item number 2, provide parking. Now, even though parking minimums are being reduced or eliminated in many cities, the reality is that most people are still driving. So you're reducing the demand if you don't have parking. Try to provide at least one unobstructed parking for each unit and have parking in the rear for detached units if possible. Item number 3, plan for privacy. So this is important for multiple parties on a single property to make people feel like they have their own space. Have separate entrances for multiple units in the existing structure. Provide visual separation between the units. So for example, landscape features outside to separate into sublots. Item number 4, provide a separation between the structures. Greater separation of the main structure and the garden suite provides a better sense of autonomy. Item number 5, provide outdoor amenity space. Let's face it, as Canadians, we really only get 3 to 4 months of nice weather a year. So make the most out of it by having adequate outdoor space for each unit. So large yards can be shared, but each unit should have adequate space for a private patio table and a barbecue grill. Item number 6, and this is super important so that you don't turn your neighbors into enemies, okay? Manage garbage disposal and mail service well. You can have a designated garbage area and try to provide each unit with their own bins if possible. And if you don't have community mailboxes, provide individual mailboxes for each unit so that mail doesn't get all jumbled together. Okay, so now let's talk about some important considerations internally. Item number 7, provide acoustic separation for multiple units within the structure. So design the layout for minimal disruption. In many cases, this means having similar layouts between floors. For example, bedroom above bedroom and kitchen above the kitchen. Item number 8, provide additional storage wherever possible. Because the space is smaller, you'll need to plan storage options very carefully. So use creative storage solutions. So for example, under staircases, heated attics, above closets, etc. For the exterior, small sheds for each unit is a nice to have, especially if the garden suite is smaller. Item number 9, ample natural lighting is a key selling feature. In the existing house, add more windows if possible, especially with suites located in the basement. And for garden suites, orient your structure facing west or south to get most sunlight during the winter and have lots of windows. Item number 10, try to separate utilities as much as possible. Separate utilities makes it easier for paperwork and to ensure occupants pay for their own consumption. Item number 11, provide dedicated laundry. If you're trying to attract a good tenant, they're going to want to have their own laundry and not have to share this, okay? So don't cheap out on providing separate laundry. And finally, item number 12, use durable and higher end finishes inside the unit. Don't cheap out on finishes because you don't want to have to do another big renovation in 5 years. Spending extra at the beginning is definitely a good investment. Okay, so these are just highlight of some of the items that we implement for ourselves and recommend to our clients in terms of transforming a single family home to a multi-family property. We get into way more tactical solutions in our upcoming Max.W.E.A.L.T.H strategy in-person training program happening later this year. In this training, we'll be going through the process in detail, learn from actual case studies and past clients, and learn from other expert professionals in the space. And we're going to allow you to use your own properties for analysis and gain tactical knowledge by attending an actual job site. So if you're interested in learning everything about this training program, get on the list in the description below. To summarize, for the overall site, we recommend reducing visual impact from the street, provide ample parking, plan for privacy, provide separation between structures, provide outdoor amenity space, manage garbage and mail services effectively, and in terms of items that are internal to the units, you want to provide acoustic separation, provide storage space, ensure ample natural lighting, separate utilities, and provide dedicated laundry. And finally, use durable and higher end finishes inside the unit. For a final video in this series, we're going to be looking at the next letter as part of the W.E.A.L.T.H formula, which is the letter H. And the letter H stands for the highest return on your investment. Here we will finish off with the most important topic, which is the financial aspect of the Max.W.E.A.L.T.H strategy. Although our goal is to transform single-family properties into beautiful multi-family homes, the numbers need to make sense. So for the next video, we're going to dive into some numbers, what you can expect from the side of property acquisition, financing, renovation, and construction costs. And we'll also discuss refinancing and then selling or renting out your property. So you don't want to miss this next video. Now, if you haven't seen our other videos in the W.E.A.L.T.H formula, we recommend that you get all caught up first right after this video. Check it out in the description below. In the meantime, remember to focus on all the little things to transform your property into a desirable home for people for many years to come. Thanks so much again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. To learn more about the Max.W.E.A.L.T.H strategy, download our free guides at sweetadditions.com and get started. And if you enjoyed this video, here's another great one for you.